Here are 5 ChatGPT prompts that you can start using right now as a YouTube creator. Now, I have ChatGPT open on the left. That's the dark window on the left. On the right, I have a blank note for this video that we're going to plan and create with ChatGPT. If you're already on the ChatGPT bandwagon or you want to figure out what all of the hype is about, my name is Meredith Marsh, and like many of you, over the last couple of months, I've been playing around with ChatGPT, and the way that I like to think about this is let's use it to either create better content, to improve the content that we're creating, or to make content faster and increase the results of the content, like getting more views, growing your channel, generating more revenue. So I'm going to give you 5 prompts that I have been using with ChatGPT when I'm brainstorming and creating, and then after I create my YouTube content. Plus, I compiled them together into a digital download that you can grab through the link in the description. So in this case, the topic of the video that I'm going to create is Descript tricks. Now, I already know the actual content of the video, but I don't have a script. I don't have an intro. Like, none of that is planned. I just know that I have like a handful of tricks that I want to share. So you may already have seen a lot of videos, a lot of articles saying like, hey, use ChatGPT to write a YouTube script for you. But when you do that, what's going to happen is it's not going to be in your voice. It's not going to be in your personality. It's probably going to be pretty dry. And like I said, you already know the content that's going to be in the video. So let's stop generating this. And remember, we want to use ChatGPT to either improve the content we create our content faster, or get better results from our content. So instead of having ChatGPT write a whole YouTube script, which would probably not have very good results, let's use ChatGPT to nail the first 30 seconds of our video to improve our viewer retention. I'm writing a video script about blank. That's your topic, where I cover blank, blank, and blank. That's the stuff you're going to cover in the video. So the viewer can get blank. So that's the whole reason why a viewer would want to watch the video. And then, can you write me a 30-second video intro? So this is a really powerful prompt because I'm giving it the information that it needs and then letting it do the dirty work of writing it in a really tight, concise way so that it comes out to be about a 30-second intro. So what it came back with is, welcome to the world of effortless video editing with Descript. Wow, this sounds like a commercial. With Overdub, you can add your own voice to any project with ease. See how I didn't tell it to say that? It just pulled it from its own knowledge. It's getting a little bit too detailed here. Let's ask it, can you make it about 10 seconds long? Welcome to Descript, the effortless video editing tool with overdub, multicam editing, and built-in recording. Create pro-looking YouTube videos in less time. Let's get started. I mean, I would probably word it just a little bit differently, but that's not bad for a 10-second intro, so you can get right into your content and not waste the viewer's time with 30 seconds or 60 seconds or longer, and your 30-second retention graph is gonna look so good. Now, I also want to ask it to do this in one sentence. This will make a really great tweet or a pinned comment in your YouTube comments or a caption on social media, for example. So we gave it the information it needed and it spit out just a few options for us to use. So I'm just pasting them over here so that they're here and they're available to me because we're probably going to reuse them with the next prompt. Now, ChatGPT is meant to be a chat situation, and if you treat it like a human with natural language instead of just throwing commands at it, then you're probably going to get better results because it has more context about what you're really asking for. So the next prompt that we're going to use ChatGPT for is, can you give us 3 click-worthy video titles based on the following script? And the script that we're going to use is that long intro that it created for us. So let's paste that in. And we got some kind of long titles here. Revolutionize your video editing with Descript's overdub, multicam. Like, okay, this is giving a lot of info for just being the title. I'm going to ask it, can you give me 5 more, and you can ask follow-up questions. Again, it thinks it's a human. Edit YouTube videos like a pro. Discover Descript's easy and powerful video editing tools. To me, they don't sound or look like a YouTube video title. So let's ask a follow-up question and ask it to give it in just a certain number of characters. I mistyped on this prompt, but can you give me 3 clickbait titles less than 55 characters? So now it's saying create pro videos fast. Descript has overdub and multicam. Edit YouTube videos easily with Descript's tools. Revolutionize video editing with Descript's suite. See how they're so much shorter and they're like a little bit more punchy? These are actually pretty useful. But if you had a specific phrase or keyword that you wanted your titles to be optimized for, you can ask ChatGPT to do that for you. So I wrote, can you write 5 clickbait YouTube titles that include the term 5 Descript tricks? So we have 5 Descript tricks to edit like a pro. Want to edit your videos faster? Try these 5 Descript tricks. So it gave me some better options, I feel like. And we did this through asking the initial prompt of writing us 3 click-worthy video titles, and then based that on the intro, which is like a short summary that it created from our video idea. And we have some really great options here. Another follow-up question you could do is ask it to give you a thumbnail idea. It's a little tricky because we're just using words, not images here, but it will give you a few suggestions if you aren't super creative and you really don't know where to start with designing a thumbnail. The next prompt that you can use is to ask ChatGPT to write you a strong call to action for the outro of your video. So if you have a lead magnet or a freebie that you are giving away that you want people to download, or if you have a video that you want them to watch next, you can ask ChatGPT to write that for you. So this is pretty good. Thank you for watching. Now that you've seen how Descript can transform your video editing process, it's time to put it into action. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Wow, throwing in a subscribe CTA, and watch my next video, Learn YouTube Editing in 1 hour. See how it understands what you're asking for when you say, I want an outro and a CTA for a YouTube video. Like, it understands the context of that, and that's pretty good. I mean, I kind of like that. So we've done 3 prompts so far and a few follow-up questions. And since you know what you're going to cover in your video, you have an intro, or at least the basis of an intro. You can reword it if you need to. You have a great title and a whole bunch of titles to choose from, plus a tweet, a pinned comment. You also can use this intro or any of these sentences for the description of your video, and you have your outro and call to action. Now all you have to do is record the actual video. I just recorded the video that I used ChatGPT to help me plan, have the transcript because I created the rough edit using Descript. So the transcript is all right here. It's not perfect. That's okay. The prompt that we're going to use is write a summary based on the provided transcript. And we'll be able to use this summary to do a couple things. With a long transcript, the longer the transcript, the more chances you have that you're going to have some wonky results from ChatGPT. This transcript is not that long, about 8 minutes long. This is the result we have here. Video creator Meredith Marsh shares her go-to video editing tool. So this is writing in third person, which is actually one of my biggest pet peeves with ChatGPT. So let's give it a few more guidelines. I love giving ChatGPT guidelines along with the actual prompt. So here's one where I'm saying, can you write a summary of the provided transcript? Here are some guidelines I'd like you to adhere to. Write in first person only. Do not use your own knowledge for this. Only use the provided transcript. This is why I call ChatGPT our favorite mansplaining robot. Sometimes it does not stick to the transcript and it starts pulling from its own knowledge. And the third thing is optimize the summary for the term Descript video editing. We'll see how it does with that one. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste that in, and then I need to grab this transcript and let's see what happens. See how it's not really writing in first person. All right, let's try something different. Let's say, can you write a short article based on the following transcript? Let's see if this does anything different. This is a little better. So now it's saying, hey there, I want to share my experience with Descript, the video editing tool that has become my go-to, blah, blah, blah. So it's taking the whole transcript and turning it into a summary or an article in this case. It seems to be sticking to my guidelines. It's not pulling any info that's not inside of the transcript. So it did a pretty good job here, but I notice I'm covering 5 Descript tricks, and it has 5 Descript tricks in there, but I actually shared a 6th trick and it's actually skipped over. And this is why ChatGPT is like a basis for helping you create better content or more content faster. Let's take this whole thing again, but this time we're going to only paste that one section instead of the whole transcript. Not too bad. One paragraph here that we can use, and then we'll have to reword this just to make sure that it sounds right. Now, why is this important? Well, you can take this and turn it into a blog post, turn it into a social media post. You could use this to pull out, see, I shared 6 different tricks, right? So I have 6 different maybe Instagram posts. You get where I'm going with this. It's all summarized for you. You didn't have to write it. You just have to go in and make sure that it's correct and it sounds the way that it would sound if you had written it. It's a perfect summary of the video, and your YouTube description is a perfect place to put that summary of the video. It's like literally what it's there for. You could also say, hey, can you rate me 10 tweets about this video based on the provided summary? Now it's writing material for you based on the material that it wrote for you, and you're correcting it and editing it as you go. So you can do this with whatever social media platforms you happen to be using. I like to use Twitter as an example for this because they're short. Now, I highly recommend that as you explore ChatGPT, you keep a list of prompts handy for yourself so that you can reuse them every single time and kind of tweak them as you go. So I shared with you some of the prompts that I've been using, and before I share the 5th one with you, I want to let you know I put all of those prompts into a digital download that you can grab through the link in the description so that you can literally just copy and paste my prompts and use them yourself. So we're all building our email lists, right, as YouTube creators. Now, the best part of all of this is you can then use what ChatGPT has created for you, with you, if you will. And the last prompt that I want to show you is to take the summary and write an email that you can send to your list. And if you're the type of person who doesn't really like to write emails, use ChatGPT to help you out here. So the prompt that I have for this is, using the provided script, can you write an email based on the following format? So we're going to paste in our prompt, and I'm not going to use the whole transcript. I'm going to use this nice long, beautiful summary that it already created for me. And it's going to create a subject line for us, which again, you could make a follow-up prompt and say, can you generate 5 subject lines, 5 click-worthy subject lines, based on this script, and it will give you some options to choose from. So it's a really summarizing the actual video. And that's great. However, I want my readers to click through and actually watch the video. So I don't want to give away all of the information in the email. Let's see if I can write a better prompt for this. This one is good. I got a nice long list of guidelines. Let's see if it will adhere to them. So for this prompt, I'm saying, using the provided transcript, write an email for me to entice readers to click through and watch my YouTube video. Notice how being super specific with the prompt is really helpful. So this is where you can link out to the actual video. You can give a little teaser of what exactly you're talking about in the video without giving away all of the info. And again, you can take this and use what you want from it. You don't have to use the whole thing. And my favorite is the way that it grabs the PS. I love how it just knows to pull out an interesting, this is the part of the prompt, pull out an interesting or intriguing aspect of the video to further entice the recipient to click through. brilliant. So obviously anything that ChatGPT generates for you is just a baseline for you to further edit and write it in your own voice, tweak it so that it actually sounds like it's coming from you. Like, I don't sign off my emails to my email list, best regards. So as you've gone through these 5 ChatGPT prompts, all of this has improved your content, helped you create that content faster, because how long would it have taken you to write all of the things that ChatGPT has written for you? And because you have a really strong 30 seconds in your video and a really strong call to action, and you're sending out tweets and you're sending out emails, you're driving traffic to your channel, you have also had the opportunity to improve the results of the content you are creating. Now, if you're anything like me, you also like to turn your videos into blog posts, and I'm going to cover how I use ChatGPT to do that in another video because it's a little bit more in depth, but I'll include all of the prompts for that in the Prompt Power Up digital download that I linked to down in the description. What are your thoughts on ChatGPT, on AI in general? Do you like it as long as it's helping you create your own content, or do you just like hate it altogether because the idea just kind of creeps you out? Where are you at with this? I want to hear from you. Let's talk about it.